This is a really lovely place up in the mountains. It's unbelievable, it's so lovely. I haven't got enough battery in my phone to last all day to show you how lovely it is here, but I'm seriously looking into the possibility of doing a run here and staying here, coming into Spain and doing a bike. I'll show you the roads on the way back. It's absolutely amazing. It really is. It's going to be such a lovely place to come and stay. Guadelest. And so I'm going to go into the motorcycle museum. I'm going to take as many pictures and videos as I can, and then we're going to stop for lunch, so let's go. Well, we've just come inside the museum, and there's quite a lot to see. This Ducati's really interesting. I've never seen a Ducati like that. It's 1950s, which I guessed it was. Probably only, might only even be like 50cc, something like that. But they're big on Ducatis over here for some reason. Got an Indian here. There's some very rare bikes. I don't know what these are. These are tiny bikes. There's one for Dino, a motor guzzy. Bit bigger than his one though, isn't it? Oh, blimey. So many bikes. A Norton. Wow. Now Duncan would like that one.
Yeah, I said Duncan had something similar with a black seat and black, but it was a...
Yeah, this is way older, this one. I don't even know what model this is. He's an expert on British bikes, whereas I'm an expert on Japanese. So this is a...
This is a Commando, isn't it? Norton Commando, his one is.
Yeah, this is a 1936.
Wow. Duncan's is round about 1960 something, isn't it? His?
Yeah, this is a H16 model, but he'll get to see this anyway. But
yeah. Yes, we'll pop it in.
Yeah, this is.
I'm telling him, I said, come and I'll take you down to Guadelest and see the motorbike museum.
Yeah. Wow. So much to see. Another motor guzzi. He must have used these in the army by the looks of it. This is a 1921.
Yeah. Look at these tyres here. They look so narrow, don't they, now? Because they're fatter now, aren't they?
Well, this is like really early race bike stuff, isn't it? All this.
And then you've got the bikes up there. There's that little tiny...
Well, that really is how motorbikes started off.
Started like that.
It was just engines and... I mean, that one's a classic example. It's a mobilette. I actually remember those being on the road. Can't get a good video of that because it's up the light, but that's how it all started off. We've got BMWs with hand gears. Wow.
I like the look of this one. Cream one.
Bultaco race bike. I didn't even know they did race bikes, Bultaco. They were motocross bikes mostly, weren't they? You should be an expert on bikes, seeing as you're married to someone who's into bikes.
That's it, that's what I want. See, the only thing in it,
that's a Fiat 500, 600, Fiat 600.
I like the look of this little train motorbike, this one.
Don't know how old that is. Internal workings of a twin cylinder, but it looks like it, 4 valve, I think it is.
Well, the info's here, but I don't know which one it is. I think that one's this one.
Yes,
That
yeah.
one must be that.
Well, this is
It's
tiny.
1950, it says 1950.
Look, you see how low this is. Look, my knee
Yeah,
is at this height, and it's only.
yeah.
Be right for Ken.
Yeah. Perfect for me. Actually.
I'll send this to Ken. It's all right, Ken. We're just taking the piss.
What, you're cleaning me?
Yeah, it'd be ideal for Ken. Yeah.
Oh, because he's very short, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the only person there is as short as Ken is Norman Wisdom.
I'm a fan of Norman Wisdom.
Yeah, I am as well.
Yeah.
Now, we are actually talking about building a motorbike and sidecar outfit.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing it for some time.
Well, Dorcas has built a bike, remember?
Yes,
Tell
yes.
Duncan.
All right.
Yeah, Dorcas.
I mean, that's not bad, is it, really? You could sit on in there, couldn't you?
I'm wondering if he didn't come with us.
Oh, now this is interesting and quite unusual. So we've got a BMW, no chain, shaft drive. And for the age of this bike, that would be quite unusual to have a shaft drive. The idea of it is low maintenance, got no chains to lubricate or anything. I mean, they've done shaft drives since then, obviously, but so that's quite unusual. No information on that, is there?
No.
No. Wouldn't like to guess the age of that. Let's have a look round. Oh, indeed, Triumph. Oh, Triumph there. 1925. The original Royal Enfield. These are now made in India, I believe. And this is incredibly low. This is actually lower than my chopper. Because there is, as you can see, my height.
Fantastic condition.
Yeah, I probably go around and just keep polishing them and everything.
You could come over and meet up and then we'll go away.
It's the chrome in the aluminium that gets the, you know, it decays. Sort of thing. Henderson. No. Yeah, these for a set of handlebars.
If there was one.
Ossa, these are all trial bikes.
There is one. Actually, they go to the station, don't they? But they're all Harleys. They're all Harleys. They're not vintage, are they?
Yeah.
I think he went to the motorbike to the station, didn't he? With Alison and Graham one.
So we're back to the video. This is a chain drive 3-wheeler of some sort. It's not a Morgan, is it? My dad always wanted one of those. Don't think it is.
Where's the sign itself?
No, this. Oh, it is a Morgan. I was right.
Oh.
But 1910.
1910.
My dad was after a 30s one. He always wanted one of those. V-twin engine.
Oh look, you can see, look at that.
Yeah, chain drive, V-twin engine. So what do you see? What does that tell us?
What?
The fact that that's a twin-cylinder V-twin engine and it's chain drive. Derivative of motorcycle. Chain drive,
Yeah.
V-twin engine. That's probably very rare, I would have thought.
31st of the 3rd, 06.
I know we're not talking about rarity, but oh, look at this. Look at the wipers, and they can go up and down. Look.
Wow. Yeah.
Look, you tighten. Look, it's a what's it call it?
That's like a lock screw
Yeah,
or
yeah,
some
to
sort.
keep it up or to let it come down.
I mean, those wipers are tiny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Could you put your hand there so I could compare the size? So, yeah, look at that. Look. So they're probably
look,
about 8
literally.
inch or 10 inch maybe. Yeah. Amazing condition. I don't think I'd be able to drive it. It's probably got some weird way of driving it, I would have thought.
I've seen them on programmes, haven't we? Have you not seen them in films? You get the odd. I've seen
Yeah.
two wheels at the front.
Yeah. I mean, officially, it's a trike.
Yeah.
Because it's got 3 wheels, but
Yeah. But normally a trike's the 2 wheels at the back, isn't it?
yeah.
And 1 at the front.
But you can see how they started making bikes and then went on to making cars from something like this, I would have thought.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, you've got
dear.
a gun holster there, look. On that motorbike, look.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's a Harley, isn't it, that one?
Yeah.
So I think it's a WLA, I think it is, or WL, something. Whoop. So V-twin again.
And that windshield, not the windshield, but this here, look. It's like a heavy duty.
Yeah, it's just to keep you dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing. So I think the most interesting thing about this museum is some of the stuff is very rare.
Like this one here, look, this is all wood.
Now, let's take a guess on the age. I'm going to say, do you know?
I've got it in front of me.
So you know the answer?
It's
No, hang on. I was going to say somewhere between 1895 and 1905.
Right. Yeah, it's 1898 to 1914.
Ah, yeah,
Very well done.
yeah. Ah,
What's this?
there's a start button, Ken.
Starting handle.
Start
That's a
handle.
start button.
So it's crank.
Looks like a handle, doesn't it?
Crank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that is nice. And this is the steering wheel, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, this is called tiller control. So if you're sitting on a boat facing that way,
Yeah.
you'd have your hand on there,
Yeah.
steering it
Yeah.
left and right, tiller control. And they still make trikes like that now. When people build trikes, they sometimes use a tiller control system.
Look, and there's the belt, the cam belt, or whatever you want to call
Where's
it.
that?
Look at the size of that.
That's the drive belt, that one.
Was
yeah.
it drive belt?
Yeah, yeah. I've got quite a rare bike at the moment that I built last year, and that's a belt drive. Wow.
And
Just
obvious-
popping down to Asda.
Yeah.
I forgot the gravy. Yeah, it's just some of the stuff. Oh, Mark would be going mental, my brother, if he saw all this stuff. He's not so much into bikes, he really loves scooters and things.
Yeah.
What have we got over there?
it is.
Oh, a Benelli.
Lambretta.
Bloody hell, SEI Benelli. That's, early 70s, I'd say 73 to 75, something like that. Maybe. Might be wrong. Big old bike they are.
I haven't seen any BSAs yet.
No.
They're a lot more modern though, surely they are. Or that other one is. Solex.
1958 to 1980.
Oh, I was right. Well, I was near. This Benelli is 1972.
Manufactured in 1966.
I saw it on there once. They were made from 72 to 78, these ones.
No, not long then.
We knew someone who had one when I was quite a lot younger than I am now. Oh, I've got a story to tell you here, Maxine.
This little tiny one here. In there, look.
Yeah. Now,
Solex has got.
yeah. We had something very similar to that in the back garden. It was an army bike. that would have been used to just run around on, and we kept it for a while and then we gave it away. It would have been worth keeping. So over here I've actually got a picture of my brother and I, bubble car. My dad had one of these, and we were driving along the seafront down by the arches, just my brother and I with my dad, and all of a sudden the engine went bang. So we left it down the seafront, walked home, and it went and sat in my nan's back garden, and it sat there for about 25 years or more. And Scrapman came and picked it up. I mean, now, is this an ice setter, this one? Yeah, ice setter. Our one was black. There's a picture of me standing in front of one of these with hair on my head.
I remember those. I remember those days.
So you pull up the handle here,
Yeah.
and this whole section opens up, and the steering wheel goes out with it, with all the controls, and then you get in and you close it up. Yeah, I set a bubble car. He should have kept it, shouldn't he, really?
Yeah.
Only needed an engine rebuild, we could have done that. Baltaco, really.
Suppose in the day other things were more important, like girls.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I was only 12.
I would say, or an early starter.
Yeah, Baltaco, really big in motocross and trials and scrambling and all sorts of stuff.
Lily's got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And
Penny farthing.
Oh, yeah. The original.
Can you imagine getting on one of those?
Yeah. I'm fancy falling off.
Huh?
Fancy falling off on them.
Yeah.
very nice small boy, isn't he?
I mean, that's like mad, isn't it, trying to ride that down
What's
the
the
road?
point?
I knew Paul when I was 15.
I don't know why they made them so big.
Didn't go out.
Crazy.
Unless people are a lot taller. I thought people are shorter in the old times.
It's shorter.
Beautiful green.
It's
I
weird.
love green.
You fancy having to go on that, Maxine?
Which one?
Penny farthing.
No. I'm scared of heights.
Not with a dress on.
No. Not with anything on.
wouldn't even try.
Even if I was nude, you wouldn't catch nothing in the them spindles or whatever you call them.
I have no idea how you
I would
get
imagine just
on
How'd
it
you get on it?
or off of it.
Come alongside something.
Unless that's what that bit there was for. to
Yeah,
put
that
your
bit of metal on
foot
that.
on, maybe,
Yeah.
just
It could be.
It has to stand up somehow.
there.
Why they
I don't know.
something with such a big wheel? I don't get it.
No.
What's the purpose in that?
Stabilisation, maybe? I don't know.
I think it had to do about using it on a show or something in the day that was
Well,
entertaining.
actually, if you think about it, because there's no gearing and you're turning that, it would and I could be wrong here, but it would probably go quite fast because of the fact that when you get that moving, you've got all that circumference around the tyre,
Yeah.
and it's going to be going, you know, well, you can imagine if you've got a small wheel and you're going to be no gears, you're going to be pedalling really fast to get nowhere, aren't you?
Yeah.
But on there, once you get that spinning, you probably do a reasonable amount of speed on it, I would have thought. It might be the reason. I
And I
don't
reckon
know.
that seat's very, very
Ooh.
uncomfortable.
There can't be much in the way of support, can there? Oh, that's unusual as well, look. Vespa
Yeah,
with
I
a
think
sidecar
they're
on it.
nice. I love
think
the colour.
I've only seen one of these ever. And that was a good few years ago now. And of course all of these, in the old days, were all two-stroke engines. So they weren't really designed for towing things because they didn't have a lot of horsepower. They were all revs and... You're right about the BSAs though. Seems to be a prolific absence of BSAs for some reason. More Baltacos. I can't. Where the hell did they get all these Baltacos from? Now? Right from down there, by the window, right the way down there, to all the way up here. These are mostly all Baltacos. They must have bought some other museum or bought them from I've never seen so many in abundance. It's normally like you see one or two at museums, but to see all these. Another chair outfit, look. Hee. Alright then, Jerry. I'll ask them how much they want for that one.
A lot of money.
You'd be surprised actually.
I want this one. I want this one. That's Jimmy.
Ken, why don't you ask them if they'll do a part exchange on your car?
Not if I'm going up and down hills and roads and mountains.
I rather like this.
Not driving over one of them. Not going over one of them. Not on these hills.
No.
This is wonderful.
Got more ball tacos over there. So many of them. It's like mint condition. To see an exhaust in that condition is like, wow. Lovely view out the window. Ooh, look at that, up in the mountains. We are right up in the mountains here. It's been an amazing day of mountings, and we went to Benidorm, but then we come straight here. We're going to go and have lunch shortly. But I really do want to see if there's a way that we can find somewhere to stay, and other people could come here as well, see this. But it's you know, if we could get the accommodation, the roads are just unbelievable. It's definitely a place to go on a bike. Amazing. What have we got here? Another motor guzzy. Look at that. Cool.
This is the red zone.
We've got a guy called Dino that rides with us, Maxine, and he's been into motor guzzes for years. And his email address is dino@motorguzzy, and so he's got like, he's really into motor guzzes. He's probably never even seen one of these. Dino, have you seen one of these? Can't answer.
Or one of those.
Or any of these actually, yeah. Look, Moto Guzzi in Spain.
Yeah,
In Spain. And considering they're made in Italy, that's quite unusual. They must have been made in Spain at some time. Were they made in Spain, Dino? Comments below, please.
And that's I don't know what that one up there is. Got no.
Probably the same.
It says this Iressa.
Where?
Just there. Iressa.
I don't know what that is.
1949 to 1962.
Don't know. Mobley cane, I know about those. But no, these are. I mean, I know this is only a small museum, but the things that you're seeing here, you wouldn't see in any other museum. It's a very, very unique museum. I mean, most people might walk in the door and think, is that all it is? But when you actually start looking at some of these bikes, I don't think you're ever going to see them again. And I've been to lots of bike shows and festivals, museums, Bewley, you name it. I've never seen like such a collection. All of these, all motor guzzi, all of those Bultaco going all the way around there.
They've even got, look, old signs of Perched and Firestone. Firestone.
That's just amazing.
That's why I was talking to that Spanish girl.
So this bike here doesn't look too bad, but the British tried to make something like that years ago. Duncan, when you see this, you would know the answer, but it was an all-enclosed frame so that it didn't get wet and it kept you dry and all the rest of it, and it looked really ugly. I think it was a Triumph, I might be wrong.
Look at the detailing on that.
That doesn't look too bad. That looks like a better version of that sort of a bike.
Is that decay or is that just original?
It's just original corrosion.
Oh, is it?
But the thing is, the chances of actually buying one of those is going to be 1 in a million, I would have thought.
Yeah.
You can have stuff manufactured,
Yes.
but they don't tend to do that. What they tend to do is to use the original parts because it looks more authentic and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I prefer yours. then.
Like what they call that is like, I think they call it patina, where it's just a natural thing. Quite a small engine. It's probably, what is it? This 150cc? Yeah, 49cc. So that would have been the same size, Julie, the engine, as my first bike I had on the road.
Yeah, it's got like a key in it.
It's got what?
Would have.
Where?
Underneath the
Seat.
What?
seat that
There.
looks like it had hurt.
I'm actually wondering if these might have been used by the post office.
Oh, maybe.
And what did they do in the old days? Not telegrams,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It could have been like stuff that they used, and it could also be the reason why they painted all red.
I'd look at that and say, ouch, anyway.
Ouch.
Yeah, the seat.
And it's got a little pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my bet is these were probably used in Spain,
Yeah.
and they were post office bikes or the equivalent. That would be my guess, because you've got things like this, look, where you could possibly strap letters on or whatever onto the tank. But I mean, all these parts for their age are just incredible. Don't know how they've managed to get them back to that. It's truly amazing. Yeah. What have we got here? Oh, Singer sewing machines,
Sewing
probably.
machines,
No, they're not Singers. They're different makes. Quite interesting.
Can't ride them.
There's a
It's like,
Oh, cameras.
there's a way of playing music if you get Wi-Fi. So yeah, this is a thoroughly interesting place.
A machine used to make socks.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. So this was our walk round the museum. Really interesting place to be.
I love the look of that green one with the cream inner.
Yeah, I
that bike.
don't know much about this. It's I don't know whether this would have originally been painted or whether it might have been
possibly not, no.
chrome. I'm not sure.
I do like the look. It's very sort of 1940s.
Yeah, Cleveland. I mean, I don't. Anyone know what
No,
Cleveland
no
is?
idea. And look, this is the gear, I take it, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know even if it was gears or if it was just a direct drive system where you just put it in gear. I'm not sure.
It's got an oil leak, look.
Oh, it's common for all old bikes, yeah. Cleveland, what does it say? It says 1920 to 23. Yeah.
Oh my God, did you notice that? Up there, look.
Oh, walked right past it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Side by side bike, rather than
Yeah.
behind each other.
Wow, three-wheeler or tricycle, but side by side. Yeah. Cool. We've even got a gun here. Look on this one. We missed.
Barcelona, 1945. That one.
Look at that.
Isn't that weird?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So well worth the visit.